Hey guys, I wanted to give a quick update on my DIY CO2 scrubber. I've been using it for well over a year. I've tried a lot of different store brand ones and none of them really worked the way they said they would. They didn't do a great job. This one, however, works amazingly well. And today I'm going to be changing out the media in it. I've got a little plate here because I got a little bit of channeling at the end that I always get a little bit of, and I want to try to save that. It's a color changing type. I just get it online. It's soda lime, and I think it's about $115, $120. This has lasted me well over a year and a half, and the level's up to about here still. It starts about here, so I mean, I've used that in a year and a half's time. That's not bad. Much cheaper than you can get anywhere else. You can just look it up online. Just take a look at that and just Google it. You'll find it. Anyway, I'm going to change this out today, and first thing I'm going to do is take the top off of this and show you what the inside is. But I'm going to have to do this in stages because I only have one free hand, so I will be back in a second. Okay, so I loosened it so I can just pull it right off with one hand, and put that to the side. This is just a PVC end pipe. This is a 2-inch acrylic tube I got on Amazon with a 2-inch end cap. I drilled a hole in and put a John Guest fitting in there. It just kind of fits in, screws in, and then it has the lock line area here that I use a silicone tube from my protein skimmer. The Venturi just goes right into there, and the other side has another cap just like that with a hole, except it doesn't have anything on it, just a hole with this black sponge in there. And as I said, I'm going to try to save a little of this, so I'm going to do that by using a paper plate. And if I get a little bit of the spent stuff, it's not going to be too bad. I want to try to save as much as I can. If it's too much of the purple, which is what's spent, then I won't use it. But that's not too bad. I got a little bit more of the unused portion in here, so I'm going to try to get a little more of that out. If I put a little bit of the purple in, it's not going to harm it. But the rest of that, I'm just going to let it go. It'll go out in the trash, and then I'll refill it. Okay, it's empty now, and this is going to be quite some fun trying to do this one-handed, but I will try and move this out of the way. This is what I usually do. I tip the thing over like this, and it's just a matter of maneuvering this in place. I don't know how I'm going to do this with a camera in my hand, but I'm going to try. All right, so I had to enlist the help of my daughter to hold the camera here. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up. I put back in the portion, as much of the unused portion as I could. Of course, there's a little bit of spent stuff in there as well. And I just like to put this down, and I will fill this up. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to waste it. I don't want it to spill all over the place. But you can see it's pretty easy. The openings are about the right size, and I'm going to go just fast enough that I can control this. And once I get that, I'm going to kind of tap it down a bit because I can get a little bit more in there, and I don't want too much space in between for channeling. And there we go. Now I'm going to simply put my sponge back in and my cap back on, and it's ready to go back on the tank. And that's pretty much it. You can see all the white here, and the purple is what's already been used, but that's what I wanted to try to save as much of that as I could. And now I'm going to go put it on the tank. Okay, so here's my sump, and you'll see these clamps up here and over there where I actually hang my CO2 scrubber. And there's my skimmer with the Venturi hose, and I've taken off the silencer and I've added a silicone hose to that. And I'm going to simply take that silicone hose, and I'm going to try to do this one-handed again, and I'm going to put that into this lock line. There we go, now it's in. Now all I have to do is simply take this and fit it up here. Pop into place over on that side and into, well, it will pop into place if I adjust that. And there it goes, it's in place on both sides. And that's what I do to change the media, and it's that simple. And I think I built that for under 30 bucks about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it's that easy to use. And it does raise the pH of my tank by about 0.3 points on average to 0.5 points. So right about that. So it's that simple, guys. Thanks for watching.